Greetings to all the cabochon lovers out there. Check this out. This slab I made myself from a rock that I found down along the Rio Grande River near the town of Lajitas, Texas. And if you look closely, you can see it's a very fine, plumy, mossy type agate. You see all that in there? It's very beautiful stuff. Now in this video, let's take this little slab and turn it into a cabochon. What I'll do next is get a template out and draw a shape on here that I think will make a pretty cabochon. What do you think of that? I avoided this little fractured area up here, which, as you can see, goes all the way through. I might have gotten a little bit close to this right here, but I think it'll be okay. So the next step will be to take this over to the trim saw and trim away as much as I can outside of the line. After that, I'll get this thing on a dop stick, and I'll meet you over at the cabbing machine. First up is the 80 grit wheel for the basic shaping. Now, as you can see, I decided to call an audible and do more of a faceted edge as opposed to a dome. Let's give this a shot, see how it works out. The next wheel is the 220 grit wheel. I'll try to clean up those rough scratches here. All right, this is how it looks. Now I've touched all the edges with the 220 grit. Next up is the 280 grit soft wheel where I'm going to push in here. Try to clean up all those scratches, and there you go. That looks pretty good. There's even a slight shine coming through. Next up is the 600 grit wheel. This is normally where the polishing begins. Ah, there you go. We're starting to see a reflection. Remember, I always show these dry. That looks pretty good. Let's move on to the 1200 grit wheel. Again, maintaining all that faceted edge. There we go. Reflection's looking good. The color is really starting to pop now. It's sort of a green and orange. Our last wheel on the capping machine is the 3000 grit wheel. And what will this do for our polish? Oh, there you go. That looks pretty nice. The edges look good. I like the overall shape. Well, let's see if we can get a better shine. Let's move over to the wet belt sander, get on the cerium belt, spend a few moments here. And for our final polish, check it out. Yeah, that looks nice. In some spots, it looks really nice. I'm very happy with that. I like that shape. Well, let's take it inside now and take a closer look. Our little Rio Grande cabochon is all finished. What do you think? It's a different look. At least for my cabs, I normally like to have the dome. But this was fun. It was different. You can see there's some really cool detail within this stone. Look at that. I think that's beautiful. Here's the bottom. I put a little polish on the bottom. Still some dop wax stuck on there, but not bad, right? Yeah, that angle's different. It's kind of fun. I couldn't get the same sort of polish right there on the top. As you can see, that's tough to do on a cabbing machine to get a flat surface perfectly smooth. It's much better at doming a surface. But still, I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.